throw attempts tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Vaughn's checked in for Jay Crowder. That one is no good.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
And that one's good. And that's now 9 points for Marcus Smart.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Brad Stevens. With this being their first meeting of the year, he stressed to his team to rely on their instincts on the offensive end, saying, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses and not forcing anything. As long as we can continue doing that here, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if that holds true, guys.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the information. I think, guys, it's not the first time that shooting has been a focus for this team.
Not at all. I mean, a lot of their offensive philosophy really centers around their ability to create and take good shots.
And, of course, that's something that a lot of teams would benefit from, guys. I mean, they're looking to play a very cerebral and disciplined game today.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Drew's checked in. Nice shot by Evans. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The dish to Smart. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Smart's got 11 points.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
The feed to Embiid. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Thomas, no luck.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Kicks it out to Evans. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Smart. And the layup's good off the glass. Smart's got 13 points. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. 76ers ahead. We sat down with Freak to discuss how he's handling the loss of his close friend. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Freak Clark and his family.
Without question. I mean, it's a really difficult road to navigate, the loss of a loved one or a close friend. And sometimes, even though it's difficult, with that kind of weight on your heart, the focus you have to give to the game can sometimes be a source of solitude, because you really can't be thinking about anything else when you get between those lines. And sometimes that can be helpful in the process of moving forward.
Well said. Your perspective is always appreciated.
Appreciate that, Kevin.
And the first quarter is In the books, second about ready to get underway. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the... '76ers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
Evans in at shooting guard. Okafor out there with Drew. Then there's Carl Landry, and it's Smith in at the point guard position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. He kicks to Evans. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Thomas. Pass to Bradley. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the 76ers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And a change for the Celtics. Jay Crowder's checked in for Vaughn. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Smith kicks to Evans. He dishes it to Okafor. Back to Evans. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
Double team on Thomas. Here's Sullinger. Rebound by the 76ers. Okafor's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Smith with it. Now Thomas defending. Evans. Evans can't get that one to fall. Celtics trail by 5. Bradley dishes to Thomas. There's the pass to Olynyk. Takes it from 10. Rebound by the 76ers. Smith right side. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Olynyk sets a screen for Thomas. Feeds to Olynyk. Shoots the 3. Kept alive by Boston. Bradley. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. For Boston, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Nerlens Noel checks in for the 76ers. Boston also with the sub. Mickey's checked in. Both free throws good from Avery Bradley. Philadelphia leading by 5. Right wing. Landry passes to Westbrook. Here's Evans. Drops in the tray. Evans has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Philadelphia.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Sullinger with the bucket.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Evans kicks to Noel. Outside Landry. Out to the right wing. Okafor dishes to Evans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Evans has got 19 points.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
They set the screen. Sullinger the screen. Thomas passes to Sullinger. Here's Bradley. And the rejection by Noel. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Okafor. And it's Lynch in for Carl Landry. And then for Boston, Lee's checked in for Sullinger. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Back to Evans. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 21 points for Freak.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Celtics making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Celtics trail by 10. Outside. That'll do it for the first half. 76ers on top, ending the second quarter on a 12-4 run. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And now the third quarter about to get going. You look at Freak. And the 76ers making a change here. Evans is checked in. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. On the floor for Boston, the big men are Sullinger and Olynyk. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. And it's Crowder in at the small forward position.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And it's Smith penetrating. Inside. Here's Landry. Sullinger with the rebound. Sullinger's got his 6th rebound on the night. Celtics trail by 4. Bradley with the ball. Evans picks him up. Thomas, it's a wide open look. No good on the triple.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Okafor gets the bucket.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Double team on Thomas. Passes it to Bradley. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Mickey's checked in for Boston. Both free throws good from Avery Bradley. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Evans. Off target from outside. Stolen by Thomas.
They're going to have to play really smart on defense now and defend without fouling because they're over the limit.
Celtics have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. First one falls for him. Noel's checked in for Carl Landry. And both free throws good for Thomas.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Nice shot by Evans.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
Celtics trail by 4. Evans with the steal. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Lynch. Uses both ends to slam it down.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Evans against Thomas. Kicks it out to Evans. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Evans has got 20. 5 points in the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
For Thomas, coming off a terrific season. 5th in steals. And he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And as you pointed out, Greg, I mean, he was top 5 in steals last season. Just a lethal combination. Great physical ability and mental preparation.
And here are the 76ers now. They've led by as much as 10. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Stolen by Smart. Thomas against Lynch. Thomas goes in, and the rejection by him. Here is Lynch. 13 points in the game. Here's Evans. Hits it from three-point range. And now a 9-point Philadelphia lead. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Shot clock at 5. Shoots a 3. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. So we see Boston get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Avery Bradley. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith.
Looking at the stat line, you took a lot of threes tonight. Any particular reason for that?
Yeah. Reason being is that they were giving me open looks and I took them. It's pretty simple. Anyone else would have done the same. That's it.
When did you know it was going to be one of those nights on the offensive end for you?
The second I saw who they had checking me, I knew he had no chance. I mean, come on, guy. I took it to him every opportunity I had, and the results speak for themselves. I mean, you saw the game, right?
You went through a lot last year as you got acclimated to being in the NBA. And then you went through a tough time in the offseason with the death of your childhood friend, Victor. Can you explain your mindset to us as you try to move forward this season?
You're right. It's definitely been a challenging year. My rookie season, it all seems like a blur now. And losing Vic, that was one of the hardest things I've ever dealt with in my life. But I'm here now, in a great situation for me to grow my game. And my focus on the game of basketball. 100%, 10 times 10. And I'm gonna do whatever I can to bring this team a championship. But that's all I got. Thank you.